Hi guys, it's Molly. I wanted to just introduce myself real quick before I start talking about today's topic because I haven't done a video in this group yet. So my name is Molly Bracken. I live in Southern California with my husband and son who is 9. Bill and I have a nonprofit that feeds the underprivileged in Orange County. We've had it for 6 years. It's called Bracken's Kitchen. And what we do is we recover food and repurpose it into healthy and nutritious meals and serve it to people in need. So we rescue food from grocery stores, restaurants, hotels, cruise lines, anybody who has food that they aren't going to use and would otherwise go in the trash, not because it's not edible, but because they don't want it. So anyway, that's what we do as a family. Food is an important part of our lives. And one of the reasons I wanted to introduce myself in that way is because my husband spent most of his career as a chef in luxury hotels. And when he stopped doing that in 2011 and started the nonprofit just shortly thereafter, our lives changed a lot, but what didn't change was our focus on food. And so food has always been a struggle for me. As a kid, I was a little bit heavier. I wasn't overweight at all. I was always an athlete, and so I always worked off my food, but I never really had a healthy relationship with food. And so learning to eat clean and learning both of the different Beachbody nutrition programs, both the 2B mindset, which I'm going to talk about, and the ultimate portion fix, which Steph is going to talk about, have been total game changers for me personally. So I want to talk about the 2B mindset because it really is more of a lifestyle, mindful based eating program. The ultimate portion fix is a lifestyle program too, but it's a little bit more particular. And because of our situation with food around all the time, the 2B mindset suits me pretty well. I've done both, so I want to say that. And I'm currently using 2B mindset as of yesterday again. So 2B stands for 2 bunnies, which are the principles that the creator, Alana Milstein, has used to both help herself lose 100 pounds and keep it off, and also to help her clients lose a bunch of weight and keep it off. And so the first bunny is water first. And so she wants you to drink 16 ounces of water before you eat any food, which keeps you full. But also it's because your body sometimes mistakes what is actually thirst for hunger. And so you eat even though all you needed was to drink some water. You should drink about half of your body weight in ounces of water every single day. And that's a principle that we should all follow regardless of which program, which nutrition program you choose to follow as a coach. The second bunny is veggies most, and that's just a great principle to live by because vegetables are so good for us. They have a lot of fiber, they have a lot of water in them, they have vitamins, minerals, all things that we need. I actually eat mostly a plant-based diet. I do eat meat and fish, but I don't eat a lot of it. And so that has helped me, honestly, with a lot of things, but mostly just feeling clear and energized. Another principle of 2B mindset is getting on the scale every day, which can be contrary to what a lot of people have learned. And depending on what your relationship is with your body and with the scale, it might be a little bit tricky, but getting on the scale every day, Alana thinks is really good, useful as information, because you can tell from getting on the scale how you're doing with your weight loss journey or with your maintenance journey, depending on what your goals are. So getting on the scale every day is part of it. And then tracking. Where's my tracker? I got it out. And then of course, oh, here it is. It's under a bunch of paper. This beautiful tracker comes with the program, and it's great because It's got a space for the date and your weight, so you can record that, how much weight you've lost, how many hours of sleep you got, which can also have a huge impact on your weight loss. It has a place for you to mark off how much water you're drinking, and then it has reminders. So she teaches you, beyond these 4 principles, she teaches you what should go on your plate for each meal. And so I think it's really great because it's a great reminder. Like, if you look at your lunch should be 50% veggies, 25% protein, and 25% fiber-filled carbohydrates. So high fiber carbs, like vegetables and like whole grains and things like sweet potato or things like that. So it's a great reminder of how to eat each meal, as well as the place where you write down every single thing you consume, because information is everything with regard to your nutrition and figuring out what works and what doesn't work. So tracking is a huge part of that. So just like the Ultimate Portion Fix, it's a video series, so it's super easy to learn. You can revisit and go back to videos if you're confused. She talks about emotional eating, which I think is a huge problem for a lot of us. I know I struggle with emotional eating, like, oh, I feel sad, chocolate's gonna help, and it doesn't. So she covers that. She covers how to eat well when you go out to eat, when you go to parties, and just like life, which is what we're trying to help people with, right, as coaches. So as coaches, we do focus on nutrition. Nutrition is 80% of the battle with any kind of weight loss. It's not just about doing your workout. You cannot out-exercise a bad diet. So most of our coaches choose to use 2B Mindset or the Ultimate Portion Fix and run with it. Then there's some like me who have done all sorts of things and do both, and use principles of both, actually, because even though I'm doing 2B Mindset, quite honestly, I know what the right portion size is for somebody of my body weight, and that's what I use. So it all works, and it all works together, which is also pretty brilliant. So if you have questions about 2B Mindset, post below. I'd be happy to share my experience, and I hope you guys have an awesome day.